What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have another video straight from the SM Academy. It is from our new section, Cosmic Flows, which are going to be weekly yoga classes or weekly flows per se. It's gonna also be general movements and different challenges. This routine is especially for you guys to do it at home, since we're going through a very tough and moments of uncertainty, so a tough situation and a complicated situation per se, and I want to touch a little bit on that, and I just want to say two things, and one of them is do not take this slightly. Even if you don't see it as big deal, someone else does, and we're here to create empathy, to create compassion, and to truly help each others out. The second thing that I want to say is do not take this too seriously. Do not overreact. It is not necessary, depending of course of the situation, but worrying never fixes absolutely anything. So let's see it for what it is, and let's take this as an opportunity for growth. And when you're home, and if so happens that you need to stay home alone, for example, that is a moment for you to reconnect with yourself, to face your own demons, and to see the value in different things that sometimes in our daily busy life we don't see it that often. And if you're lucky enough to share that moment with somebody else or with your family, this is a time to know that we are more fragile than we can imagine. We could die at any given moment, being coronavirus, being a flu, being whatever, and this is a reminder for us to see the value in a single person, seeing the value of a breath, the blessing of simply being alive. So I just want to encourage you guys all to take this time as an opportunity for growth and to stay connected, to stay together, and to help each other out as much as possible. With that being said, before we get into the video, I want to announce the winners from the last two videos giveaway. And due to this situation, a couple things. First of all, I am feeling nicer today, and second of all, the shipping, some people may not want to receive merch, so we're gonna be offering 3 months for free, unlimited access to the premium membership of our academy, and instead of being one person per video, it's gonna be 2 persons per video, because today is also my birthday. So this is my my own gift from me to you guys. So the lucky winners are, where's my phone? 1 second. And the lucky winners are going to be Socially Awkward, Morelum 1, Goat Ninja, and Mohammed Al-Sikra. You guys just won 3 months as a premium membership to the academy, full access to our entire library of content, the move list, the mobility and flexibility protocol section, the entire academy, which hopefully you're able to navigate the entire thing in 3 months. Obviously that's impossible, but this is the least that we can offer you guys in moments like this. We would love to give that free to everyone. We truly wish, and we would love to give merch to all of you guys for free, but of course we need to survive. With that being said, guys, I'll cut it here. We'll go straight into the video. Please stay healthy, please stay connected, stay active, stay together with your family members. Take this time for you to reconnect with yourself so you can reconnect with the entire world around you. With that being said, guys, I'll see you all in the video.
We're going to begin in a kneeling position. Bring your hands to your heart center and close your eyes. Begin by setting the intention for today's practice, whether that is being more accepting, more loving, more kind, whether there is an issue that you want to resolve, or whether you just want to let go. Sit with that intention in mind and open your eyes. Begin walking your knees back, We're gonna begin in a tabletop position. And on the next inhalation, lift your chest, look up, arch your back. On the next exhale, round your spine, bring your chin towards your chest, posteriorly tilt your pelvis. The next inhale, reverse emotion and look up, arch your back. Exhale, round your spine. We're gonna be moving a lot in our spine today, keeping it healthy. Take a deep inhale, look up, arch your back, low back, mid back, thoracic spine. Then go back to neutral spine. Raise your left arm up and your right leg back towards the room. Create extension through the spine all the way from your fingertips to your toes. Reverse motion, lift your right arm and your left leg. Find stability in the body, in the mind. Keep your attention in your breathing. Go back to center. Rock back with your hips and I'll find you in plank pose. Rock back again and go back into plank, warming up into the wrist, warming up into the scapula, warming up into the spine. Find length as you sink back and then rock forward. Posteriorly tilt your pelvis. Find the protraction in your scapula. Inhale for upward facing and then exhale to half a plank. And then inhale back to upward facing and keep this movement going. Exhale to plank, rounding your spine. Inhale for upward facing or cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Adjust your feet as you need to. If you need to bend one leg at a time to release some tension in the hamstrings, feel free to do so. Keep your attention nice and steady in your breathing. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. If you can, try finding some stillness in the pose. Lift your right leg up towards the sky for single leg downward facing dog. Then open the hip towards your left. Bring the knee towards your opposite tricep, your left in this case. Go back to single leg down dog. Open through the hip, trying to keep the shoulders square. Then exhale. Bring it to the left tricep, create some rotation in your side body, lift your left arm and twist towards the sky. Go back to downward facing dog, single leg. Now bend the knee and open through your chest for wild pose. Sweep your shoulder around, go back into downward facing dog, catch your breathing, find your stand. Adjust as you need to, bend your knees, take a deep inhale, jump forward, exhale, fall. Rise all the way up, take a deep inhale. Now exhale, hands by your heart center. The next inhale, rise all the way up, look at your thumbs, little back bend, and exhale, fall. You can bend your knees slightly, inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, plant your hands all the way down to the lower portion of the push-up, Chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing, and then exhale for downward facing dog. Adjust your hands and feet as you need to. Find some movement in the pose, or find stillness in the same pose. Take a deep inhale, rise your left leg up towards the sky for single leg down dog. Open a little bit on the left side body, bring the knee towards your right tricep. Take a deep inhale, go back to single leg down dog, open the hip. On the next exhale, bring the knee towards your right tricep, contract your core, plant the foot, lift your right arm up towards the sky. Then exhale, plant your hands, go back to single leg down dog. Open the hip, now bend the leg, plant the foot and open for wild pose. On the next exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Catch your breathing, return to your body. On the next inhale, bend your knees, jump forward and exhale, fall. Inhale all the way up towards the sky, look at your thumbs. Add an extra back bend and bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale for Utkatasana or chair pose. Look at your thumbs and exhale. Fold towards your right, little twist. Try to keep your balance, keeping your hips square. Inhale for chair pose or Utkatasana. Exhale, twist from your belly. Look at your right shoulder. Inhale, back to chair pose. Now exhale, bring your hands to the floor. An option for an arm balance, you can go into crow, crane, Kundiyasana 1, Kundiyasana 2, whichever position you want to practice, or you can just stay in your squat position. Take a deep inhale and twist towards your left, looking at your left hand. Reverse the motion, twist towards your right, trying to keep your hips as square as possible. Inhale towards your left, look at your left hand. Exhale, go back, inhale, twist towards your right. And exhale, go back to center. Bring your hands forward, keeping the squat position, trying to lengthen through the spine. Bring your hips up into a standing forward fold. You can keep a slight bend if you need to. Go back to a squat. Go back to standing forward fold. Your hands can be on the floor, on your shin, whichever place feels comfortable. Go back into your squat. Find some movement in the hips, in the hamstrings, standing forward fold. Place your hands, now jump, float or step back, or go into your handstand if you feel like it. If not, you can just go into your vinyasa, go into chaturanga, upward facing and then downward facing dog. If handstand is in your practice, feel free to add a handstand in there. We'll meet up in downward facing dog. Adjust your feet, adjust your hands. Look in a single point in between your knees. Keep your arms as straight as possible. Wrap your triceps in. Lift your left leg up towards the sky. Place the foot in the middle of your hands. Inhale for lunge. Try to sink deeper into your hips, keeping the hips square, creating length through the spine. Exhale, twist towards your right. You can stay on prayer position, or you can place your right hand on the floor and lift your left arm towards the sky. Again, trying to keep the hips as square as possible, only twisting from your core. Inhale, back to lunge. Sink deeper into the pose. Bring your hands to your heart center and lower the back knee. Now let's do a twist, but our right hand is now on the inside, and we twist towards our left, grabbing our right foot. You can add some PNF in here, pressing with your foot towards your hand and then releasing. Go back into a half split or monkey, and then into lizard, opening up through the hips, through the hamstrings. Try to make this movement as organic as possible and go into a standing forward fold. Relaxing there, sweep all the way up, one vertebra at a time. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale all the way up, little back bend, getting extension through the spine, then rounding all the way down into a standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, bring the left foot back for lunge on the other side. Inhale, look at your hands, create length through the spine, sink deeper into your hips. Exhale, twist towards your right, placing your left hand on the outside of your foot and looking at your right arm. Again, if this position is not available to you, you can stay on prayer or even just stay in lunge. So whatever feels good to you, lower the knee down. Now twist with the hand on the inside, grabbing the opposite foot. Right hand grabs the left foot. You can do little pulses, or you can add some PNF by pressing with your hands and your foot at the same time and then releasing, bringing the foot closer and closer to you. Release the foot, sink the hips back into your half split, then forward into your release or lunge, back into your half split, hamstrings, then forward into your release or lunge, opening up through the hips, lengthening through the spine, warming up our entire body. Now adjust for a wide-legged, not so wide, standing forward fold, find some movement, invert the foot, getting a deep stretch on your IT band, move towards your left, invert the other foot, the same motion, play around with it, find some motion that feels good to you today. Now another chance to practice any type of arm balance. You can go into a Statler press, you can practice your handstand by kicking up, you can do crow, crane, or any arm balance that you feel like it. Take this moment for you to practice whichever position you would like to practice. Lower down into a squat. Open your knees with your elbows, opening through the hips, lengthening through the spine always. Being aware of your breathing, which is the most important part of this practice, as well as accepting exactly where you are. Now it is time to integrate everything. Bring the left hand towards the mat and lift your neck towards the right. A little bit of an upward motion, finding all the stretch on the left side of your neck. Your hands serve as an anchor to produce a little bit more tension through the stretch. Place the right hand now on the mat and look at your left with an extra upward motion towards the sky. And again, play around with it. See where does it feel the best and where are you more comfortable but comfortably uncomfortable per se. Let's meet up in butterfly, seated butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet together, take a deep inhale and exhale, fold, keeping your back as flat as possible. Then take another inhale, lift the chest higher and exhale, fold deeper, rounding through the spine. You can place any blocks in front of you to relax into the stretch, or if you're able to place your hands in front of you, to the side of you, or in whichever place feels comfortable. Please, this pose is for you. This moment is for you and for nobody else. Relax into the stretch. If you can go deeper, go deeper. If you feel any pain, back off and adjust as you move and as you go. Move your feet slightly forward and rock side to side. Windshield wipers with our legs. You can use the opposite leg to press your knee down and getting a deep stretch on your glutes, on your psoas muscles and your outer hips. Your hands can be behind for a little bit of balance. And again, move organically and move as your body speaks to you. Now find a seated comfortable position. Doesn't have to be lotus, doesn't have to be any crazy seated position. You can simply be even on a chair. Do a little twist towards your left. Then take another inhale, go slightly deeper, maybe release the hands to use your own strength to twist deeper into the pose. Now go towards your right. On every inhalation you lift higher, on every exhalation you twist deeper. Go back to center after your spine is neutralized. Find center within yourself. Find a comfortable seated position. Relax your hands and breathe. You can feel proud about yourself for showing up today, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, as long as you are stepping into your mat and taking this time for you to observe yourself, to accept yourself, and to grow in whichever area of your life you are trying to grow. That's all it matters. As long as you're doing your best, there is nothing in the world that counts more than that. Take this moment for you to let go, to surrender, and to accept whatever is happening in your mind right now. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me. May all human beings be happy and free. Namaste.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below what else do you want to see on this channel. Also, birthday issues. Also, comment within the first 60 minutes of this video to participate in the next video giveaway. And with that being said, guys, I will see you all next week. Much love.